Hello and welcome back to Mayster Reviews. Today I'm going to be talking about Decision to Leave, a wildcard entry I've entered in last minute from the October reviews, which you can tell I'm in a different setup here, to essentially talk about. It's a Korean film to my understanding. It's a very interesting one actually, so yeah, let's get the show on the road in the middle of October's reviews, which I'm just slotting this one in last minute. Alright, now, Decision to Leave is sort of a detective story rom-com hybrid. That's a very surprising turn, except I'd actually say it is more about a romance than the detective story. The chemistry between the two leads is absolutely, it's just infatuating. It's completely magnetic, and you, especially in the earlier parts of the film, you completely buy into their plot and you want to see them both succeed together. And the only question really I have, which I think is problematic about the whole thing, is that our male lead is, to my understanding, I feel really bad if the sort of subtitles and I follow along with the plot has maybe messed this up. But I do believe he is very much in a marriage, and the adultery is kind of almost swept under the rug. Even though his marriage is very unstable as it is, by my understanding, the adultery is very much kept under the rug, which I didn't particularly appreciate, and I didn't really know what the film was trying to say there. But other than that, its only flaw, I would say, is that apart from the fact that it runs on a little bit too long for my liking, the pacing was a tiny bit off, as in it could have came to a conclusion about maybe 20-25 minutes earlier. Because it does run on a little bit, this one. Nowhere near as much as some other ones I felt this year. Sort of Elvis had probably the longest and sort of worst length run time of the year, like way too long for its own good, that film. But with this one, I'd say its only main issue is that the plot is a little weak. As in, the mystery elements of it are quite investing, but the overall plot of, if you were to say it on paper, it's, apart from the character parts, the plot is actually quite weak. It is the character development and the character dynamics between these two leads that make the film so investing, and why I was pretty much glued towards the edge of my seat in a very tantalising ending sequence, or ending sequences. It has a very strong ending, and an ending that, if this was the intention, it stays with you, the ending, which I think was the whole point from the beginning. If so, it definitely did succeed in my case, and I would say it is one of the soft highlights of the month. It didn't exactly make an enormous statement, but in this being included, this makes it my 14th and definitely final. Well, I'm not going to phrase it because this will come out in the middle of my review batch, but it's because this one came out apparently a couple of weeks ago and I've just missed it. But this one's in the middle, but this will make it, by the time you finish this batch of Mayster reviews, the most amount of films that I've covered in a month all year. I didn't think at all that September would be beaten, but yes, October has had 4 Mayster review certified film, not 4, 14. I've got to learn English in these videos. But I was never good at maths, give us a break. But yeah, that is now 14 films for October, and you're going to watch the last of the reviews now, hopefully, if you're going to your, but it'll most likely be in your recommended. But yeah, this batch is, it's been an interesting one, and this is probably a soft highlight in there. It's definitely the most out there, considering, by my memory, I think it is the only foreign language film this month, and one of the only ones I've done for Mayster reviews this year. So yeah, it's going to stand out in that regard, but not just in that case. It's a very weird hybrid genre experiment that I think turned out pretty well in the end. So that is my review right out of the screening of Decision to Leave, the second I've got home. And yeah, that is all for Mayster Reviews today. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.